What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we're here for another Manchester City video this time, and another transfer update. So, because we've signed a couple of players, transfer news seems to be a little bit slower, but we do have some very important transfer news in this update. So make sure you stay tuned for that one, and like always, don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed this video. If you're new around here and you're enjoying the content and you want to stay up to date with daily Manchester City transfer updates throughout the 2019 summer transfer window, then make sure you subscribe and press the bell and put your push notifications on. You can go and check out my social media links, which you can find in description below and also popping up on screen. And also, don't forget, leave your thoughts in the comments below. So we're going to crack on with this video, and we're going to start off first with the ins, and we're going to be talking about kind of the last saga that we've got left, which is the form of Joao Cancelo. We've got an update on him. Now, he is apparently now Manchester City's main priority for this summer. Of course, we reported City want 2 to 3 new players. We've already signed 2. Cancelo, we think, will be the 3rd. Manchester City, though, they need a right back to make way. Weren't saying Danilo or Walker, but Kyle Walker, guarantee right now, won't be leaving Manchester City, so it comes in the form of Danilo. And with the update with Danilo, is Manchester City are interested in selling him? It's just they need to find clubs that are interested in buying him. The problem we've got is we've not had much, and I am surprised. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I'm surprised that a value that you'd be able to pick him up for roughly around 15 to 18 million pound, a good quality right back, a versatile player, that I thought, to be honest, even if there isn't interest from abroad, that there would be some interest in Danilo from the Premier League, because he is a good solid player that he's a very consistent player. He always performs well. He's a decent player, plays where he's told. I'm surprised there isn't interest from any clubs there, if I'm honest, for a good price too. Maybe wages putting clubs off. I don't know the situation, but I'm surprised. But like I've said before, Danilo doesn't leave. Cancelo doesn't join Manchester City. City do want Cancelo, though. They see him as a great option with Kyle Walker to be able to compete for his right back position. And City, like always, they're looking to improve on positions, so they're always looking to improve on the quality of their team. And obviously Cancelo will be able to bring that to Manchester City. Been reported by Italian sources that still 50 million euro to 55 million euro, so 50 million euro plus some add-ons will be enough to sign Cancelo, even though there is interest coming in from Barcelona and Bayern Munich. Manchester City still remain favourites to bring in Cancelo. However, Danilo's future needs sorting at some point, and if we've got the players coming back from pre-season, maybe he's got to have a word with Man City, see where the interest is. Maybe in a week or so's time we might be able to step up our interest in that, but City definitely won't be bringing in Cancelo before Danilo has at least lined up a move. Probably won't bring Cancelo in until Danilo's left, to be honest. But while there's no interest in there, it's kind of frustrating, this deal. But I've said this before and I'll say it again, the summer is long, lots of things change. We'll have to wait and see. The Italian sources were also saying that Pep Guardiola, he's really keen on Cancelo because he likes him and wants to bring him to work with him and play for Manchester City. So that is our top target. And another player that we've been getting heavily linked with all summer, and a little bit of a saga, which to me is starting to come to an end now, is Harry Maguire. Now, it's been reported by several different sources that City, they're prepared to walk away from Harry Maguire, and that's due to price. Now, Pep, apparently, he's content with his squad that he's got, particularly with centre-backs. Obviously, we're looking to see what the future brings with players leaving, then bringing players in, working that way. So I am talking the Danilo and Cancelo deal, but in terms of centre-backs, apparently Pep is content to go with Nicolas Otamendi, John Stones, Aymeric Laporte as the senior players. We've got versatile players like Walker, like Danilo if he doesn't leave, and also Fernandinho, they're options too. And we're also talking Eric Garcia as a young player. I've deliberately left out Sandler because I've got an update on him. I'll bring that to you in just one moment. But Manchester City, that's their squad that they're more than happy to go with. And let's not forget that just because we're not bringing in a centre-back potentially this summer doesn't mean we can't go back to that position at another point. As long as there's no transfer ban, we've still got the winter window. Of course, we brought Aymeric Laporte in the winter window, so you can still sign senior, extremely good, very good players, and you can still bring them in. It doesn't have to be done in the summer. City looking like they're more than content at this moment in time. We've still got pre-season to go, and I have said it before in this video, and I'm going to repeat it again because I like repeating myself, but the summer is long. Manchester City pick up an injury to one of their senior centre-backs, and Otamendi gets injured, or John Stones gets injured, or a Laporte gets injured. That's most important here, a left-sided centre-back that we've not really got too much cover for. it becomes a problem then with players. Even though we've got young players and versatile options, you're always looking for senior players, and if there's a serious injury picked up by any of them three senior centre-backs, particularly in pre-season, so we're talking a few months injuries, all of a sudden City's squad is starting to look a little bit bare with no Vincent Kompany there. Big boots to fill. You'd think that City would go after somebody, so we'll have to wait and see. And let's not forget, Otamendi's future's still a little bit unclear, because we're not too sure whether he wants to stay at Manchester City or whether he wants to leave or not. And if he says he wants to leave, we're definitely going to have to bring in a centre-back, because we've not only got a player that's probably going to leave, or at least in his mindset wants to leave, we're then just down to two players that are focused, that are of first team senior quality, that are natural centre-backs. So it's one of those that at this moment in time in this summer, we're content. Like I said, in a month's time, things could change. The transfer window's still open in a month's time. We've got the Community Shield coming up in a month's time, and pre-season will be done. So we'll have to just wait and see and keep an eye on things. But at this moment in time, City seem to be moving their attention away from centre-backs towards Cancelo and towards Danilo too. And with the outs, we're expecting players to leave out on loan too. Let's not forget, and we're also looking for updates on players like Fabian Delphi, who we're expecting to leave. So we're going to move on to the outs actually now, and we're going to mention Phillipe Sandler, because I didn't mention him in them players, because people might be wondering why. And this surprised me, but it was being reported by Fox that Phillipe Sandler is set to join Anderlecht on loan until the end of the season, which surprises me. I thought with City not bringing in a centre-back, that they won't be thinking about sending some players that they've called up to the first team squad out on loan. But there we go. He wants to be linked up with Vincent Kompany in Belgium at Anderlecht, and so it's a big shame to me, because this could have potentially been a very big season coming up for Phillipe Sandler, and we could do with the numbers at centre-back. But like I said, we're just looking a little bit short. One or two injuries to a couple of important players in them positions, and all of a sudden then we're looking down to the bare bones. Like I said, we can come back to this position in January, but between now and January, we're talking, what, 6 months' time? You know, it's a long season, a lot of football to be played, and so my concerns there, I'm not like overly concerned, it's not like a real cause for concern, but there is a little bit of concern then, there is a little bit of doubt in my mind, and so that's kind of where we're at with the transfers at this moment in time. But like I said before, the situation is that City's brought a couple of players in. The news is slow. We're just waiting for things to get going again. We've got pre-season starting as of next week. The players returning. So it'll be interesting to see where we lie once the players return and where we go from pre-season and see what's happening. But City wanted a couple of senior players brought in. We brought them in. Obviously, we're waiting upon signings again. We're waiting on the youngster, Felix Correa, however you say his name. We're waiting upon him potentially being brought in and probably being loaned back out. We're also waiting for an update, like I said, on Fabian Delph and see what's happening if he's on his move to Turkey potentially. We're also waiting to see what's happening with the Eibar goalkeeper, AC Aresco. We've not brought him in just yet, but we are expecting that at some point soon. These players that we're expecting to be brought in, so we'll have to wait and see. So there we go. That has been the video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Yes, we're still away from my normal background. We should be back tomorrow though, hopefully, so to be able to bring you another transfer update. It is the weekend, so it might be a bit slow, so if there isn't a lot of news, I won't put a transfer update out, but I do have other transfer videos in mind to be able to do, including looking at some centre-backs potentially as possible other options to Harry Maguire. So if you're interested in that video, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll potentially be able to bring that to you. That could well be tomorrow, because I'm not expecting there to be a lot of news coming in from today and tomorrow. So yeah, just bear with me with that one. So there we go. That's been the video. Like I said before, if you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed this video. That's my way of knowing that you liked the video, and it lets me know. So do leave a thumbs up. It helps me out. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you want to bring in Cancelo? Who do you think we should sell Danilo to? Do you think we should bring in, most importantly, a centre-back this summer? Or are you content, like Pep apparently, with the squad? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe if you're interested in daily Manchester City videos and daily transfer updates throughout all of the summer 2019 transfer window. Then make sure you subscribe, press the red button and press the bell and put your push notifications on. We're smashed past 4,100 subscribers. We've got 4,200 subscribers on the horizon, so it would be nice to hit that by the end of the weekend. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. And you can go check out my social media links, which you can find in description below and popping up on screen. My Twitter, I'll keep you up to to date with everything happening with Manchester City, including retweeting sources, so you can keep up to date with everything that's happening with Man City ASAP, and also my Instagram if you want to go and check out me personally and any pictures or anything of what's happening with my life, then you can go and follow me on them, links in description. So I'll see you all again tomorrow for the next video. We managed to get the video to 10 minutes, so that's good news. So I'll see you all again tomorrow. So it's been JSGC. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace. Ciao for now.